Let's that out. There's a few things I've got to sort out here. Blah blah blah. Sort that out later. But for now, it's gonna be PSG versus Atletico Madrid. In the FIFA Club World Cup. And look, let's be honest, I just need content. I'm desperate for it. But saying that, this was a perfect opportunity to get a bit of content. And PSG versus Atletico Madrid, obviously that's going to be one of the big games. Now I understand that Club World Cup doesn't always get attention. I know the first few games apparently were struggling to get a bit of attention, but PSG versus Atletico, people will be watching this. So we'll have to see what happens. I reckon a PSG win, if I'm honest. PSG, brilliant side. Let's have a look at the teams now. I didn't even pay attention. Ruiz, Neves, Ramos. So where's thing then? No Dembele. Oblak in goal. Inolet, Nomad, Laurent, Simeone, De Boule, Boris. I didn't even get to see the other one. Julian Alvarez and Skriniar. I'll be paying special attention actually to Julian Alvarez because I want to see if he's still got it. Obviously we've been linked with Julian Alvarez, and I want to see that. But here we go. I'm waiting for the game to kick off now. They're definitely making me wait for it. I'm not really sure what to say about this really. It's just a preseason friendly for me, but still. Disappointing that you couldn't get Arsenal into it. But well, that's just FIFA for you. Now, I'm curious to see more about this Arsenal transfer window more specifically. With the transfer window, it's like mostly just stories here and there. A lot of people are thinking come on, just get something over the line. And I get that, really, I do. I can understand the frustration. You're seeing clubs like Liverpool and Man United getting all the players they want now. But I'm gonna turn this down, this is annoying me now. But look, the Zubimendi deal, I'm pretty sure, is going to be done come July. The other business that we're looking at, which is Kepa, in between Gyökeres and Sesko and Rodrigo, those kind of signings would be brilliant for us, absolutely. Especially Rodrigo, from what I hear. And Rodrigo is definitely the one I'm looking more excited about. But that's only if he ends up leaving. Alright, well, the game's about to start soon, so I better get this ready. Alright, there's kickoff. See if I've got the timing right. 5, 6, 7. Waiting for the timer to come on. I don't know why it hasn't. Oh, it's a restart, that's why. Okay. Alright, I think I got that right again. And they just booted it across the thing. Alright. Yep, I'm quite confident I've got that right. Okay, so here we go. Atletico currently on the ball. That's a very good long ball over to their thing. Couldn't quite keep it down though. PSG's got the ball back. There's Dembele. There you have Dembele. Okay. Inter Milan tried to get it, but it just flicked off the heel of one of their players, and now back in PSG's feet. That reminds me, actually. 1 second, I need to do something. I'm still gonna pay attention to the thing. Just sorry, 1 second. I don't have the thing. Okay. But what's I saying? Yeah, PSG on the ball. Never mind, they've just lost it. Oh, this could be a very good game actually, from what we're seeing at the very start. Very good ball over to the right hand side for Atletico. Crossed in, made it past a few defenders, couldn't quite get past the other, and it's eventually cleared away. Early free kick for Atletico. Oh, for God's sake, it's buffering. It always does this. I swear to you, it always does this. Whenever there's some good stuff going on. Atletico. Come on. What happened? Oh, fuck. They nearly scored that thing as well. Julian Alvarez. Around the, Okay, so it was around the wall. Bit wide, but that's not a bad one. Link. There we go. Finally done that. Back to it. There's Enrique. Alright. Sorted all that out. Amazing. I need to check the times again. 10. Yep, times are still accurate. Alright, PSG, they're on the ball. Gonna have to go back though. Very, very good pressure done there by Atletico. But PSG still have the ball. Are they all blue? They might actually be all blue. I'm gonna change that colour then real quick. Go away. Yeah, I'm just gonna change this. I think I missed something. I'll ignore that for now though. PSG on the ball. That's a very good ball. Gonna be crossed in, headed, and over. Watch that. Let's see this again. That's Hakimi. That's a brilliant piece of attacking from Hakimi there. Touch past the goalkeeper. Not the goalkeeper, the defender, sorry. Touch past the goalkeeper. I've said it again. Touch past the defender. Just left him completely on his own. I'll say defender one day, I promise. Very calm on the ball, Atletico. But PSG's got the ball back. And they're going to go back to the halfway line. They're trying to push it quite far, actually. Here we go. Could be a good move here. It's good control. It's passing back though. He's opened over there. Open on the left. They've shut it all down. PSG still on the ball though. Just passing around. Little tic-tac football. Not quite. There's Dembele. PSG right now really focusing on holding the ball. Can't quite get past the Inter Milan defence right now. Still have it, and they've had to go all the way back to their goalkeeper. Let's see what the goalkeeper does here. Short pass. I saw this out here. PSG long ball. Very good long ball. Oh, not quite though. Tried to get long ball down the right hand side. Didn't quite make it. Hi, how am I doing today? I'm good, man. Yourself? How you doing? Atletico. They're taking their time. Alright, they've ended up losing the ball, but still in control. They control quite well here, PSG. Still on the ball as well. Here's Hakimi. Hakimi passes back into the midfield. Way into the midfield, right to the halfway line. And game's been stopped. What happened? Who's gone down? One of the Atletico Madrid players have just gone down. He's holding his face. I want to see what happened. Where's the replay? Alright, let's see it. Okay, so he kind of like grabs him. The PSG player kind of like reacts, tries to get him off him. He's gone down holding his face. I don't know, is he looking for that? I'm not sure. We didn't really get a good angle on that. It looked like he was just looking for it. So what's happening? Is it being checked, or have they just given it to Atletico? Yeah, they have. Atletico have won a free kick from it. I'm not sure. Can you do that? It didn't look like the ref saw it. Okay, yeah, he's taking the piss. Come on, go back. Here we go. Game's resumed again. And they've already lost it, and it's back to the feet of PSG. PSG are just so comfortable on the ball. They really are. But at the same time, though, Atletico's being very defensive about it. They're PSG's struggling to break it down. I feel like they will eventually break it down, though, with the amount of pressure that they can build up. That's a very good ball. Hello? Hello? What we got here? Down the left? Into the box? That's not a great header at all. That was way too rushed. Goal kick. I'm okay. My nan is in the hospital. She's had to have blood transfusion and has a kidney infection. She was in ICU unit on Wednesday, so I had to go to Ireland until she comes out of the hospital. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. That's horrible. Do they know how bad it is? Because that doesn't sound great at all. Could have been a bit more aggressive there, Atletico, but kind of scared of the commitment there. That could have ended up a one-on-one against the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper's going to have to get rid of it quickly. He does. Atletico have lost the ball. What's going to happen here? PSG, absolute masters at creating chances from nothing. Of which they're doing so right now. Oh, nearly. Just a little bit too much. And DePaul's gone down. He's gone down holding his knee this time. This is why I wanted to watch this game specifically and not the other games. So I knew there would be something in this. But the other games just... I couldn't imagine it being interesting at all. Yeah, a little bit of clip on here. I think he's looked for that one again. It's good ball control from Atletico. They still got the ball. Passing around. Very comfortable on it right now, just not doing anything stupid. And they've ended up losing it now, and it's back to the feet of the goalkeeper for PSG. PSG doing well to control it here. They might have lost it here. He's been pulled down, ref. That's got to be a foul. They, Atletico, I wonder how many times they're going to look for that foul. Because they've already done it twice. Hasn't even been 15 minutes yet and they've already done it twice. So I'm wondering now if they're going to keep looking for it. PSG's are going to have to play quite smart here. Can't really do anything right now. Here we go. This could be interesting. A little bit of skill. Down the left-hand side, sorry. Let's go back to the goalkeeper. PSG still in possession, though. Atletico right now can only defend. I mean, you had space to turn around. I don't know why he didn't do that. Okay, could have gone out, but they've kept it in. PSG still on the ball. Still doing control. Just come back again. Still struggling a bit too much to get through. It's back to the goalkeeper again. They're trying to really pull him out. But they have pulled him out. And now they've lost the ball. And now they've lost the ball. But PSG, that's a long ball. All the way to the right. No one there though. It's gone to the feet of the Atletico goalkeeper. He's going to just pick it up. He's walked it into his own box. Now he's going to pick it up. Ooh. PSG on the ball. Back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper's gone to the far right. That's a very good ball to the left. Now they're attacking from the left wing. It's defended in the end, though. They've won a throw-in. I don't do this enough. Maintaining the control they have right now is quite good. I really don't know. I'm in shock how bad she is at the moment. She didn't look well at all, but she's in a better place. Let's hope she's going to be okay. I just hate seeing her sit like that. Honestly, mate, I can really imagine. Seeing anyone like that, any family. It ain't great at all. Yeah, no, genuinely, I'm sorry to hear that. How's my family doing? Yeah, we're doing decently. That's a ball. Is he taking a shot? He could have gone far down to the left. Too eager for it. Anyways, yeah, my family's doing quite decently. We're doing quite well. Anyway, he's won the ball back again. Here's Dembele. Oh, it's defended last minute. Controlled. And it's saved. Wow. They're not even giving me a chance to speak. Wow. Let's see this again. It's just gone back and forth now. It went over to PSG's penalty box, but cleared off again. A bit more comfortably this time, but that has to be probably the first scare for Atletico right now. Atletico's going to want to calm down a bit here. Collect their nerves, just don't get caught out on the ball. Oh, that could have been costly. No, it's not. PSG back on the ball again. They've gone backwards. Somehow, they've managed to take a deflection, and it ends up at their feet again. Doesn't look like... I know I'm saying PSG's in control, and they are, but they're not in, like, full control right now. They're seemingly making a few mistakes of their own. But PSG's definitely being the one that's more aggressive. Maybe when I come back from Ireland, maybe we can meet up if that's okay with you. Maybe. I mean, I don't know what's going on at all for myself, but maybe. I do hope so. Oh, that's a very good ball. Unlucky. Oh, we've won it back though. This could be good. This could be very good. Shot. Oh, what a goal! What a goal! It's 1-0 to PSG. Oh my god, I've got to see that again. Wow. Well, this is going to turn into a much more interesting game now. We needed this Bayern win. Miami match was a goalless last night. Hi, I expect a Paris win. Prize money for this tournament is something. How much is the prize money for this tournament, actually? I want to see. Hang on, let me look this up. Prize money for Club World Cup. $1 billion. Okay, it's telling me in dollars. But how much is dollars in pounds? Okay, but still, $1 billion ain't nothing to scoff at, actually. Wow. I'm surprised Bayern didn't give Harry Kane a rest. He needs an off-season break. I didn't watch that game, if I'm honest. I could kind of see where it was going. I checked the scoreline, and I thought, nah, there's just no point. There's no point me watching it. I know what's going to happen. And as I predicted, it happened. Here's Atletico Madrid on the ball now. They're trying to lay it on with each other. 1-0 Paris. This is not goalless. Yeah, thank God this isn't. But this, I actually quite like that PSG's got a goal now because it forces Atletico to open up. And they've been very defensive so far. That's a filthy foul. That's got to be a booking, ref. Hakimi's gone down. That's a booking. We all knew Bayern were going to win. Yeah, we did. And that's why I didn't want to watch it. There's a lot of games that I didn't want to watch, but this one in particular, I did want to watch. Nah, that's filthy. Alright, so we've got our first booking of the game as well. Not looking good for Atletico right now. We are yet to have red card this tournament. Hey, who knows? Might be today. Might be this game right here. We've already had a yellow. But yeah, I'm glad that PSG scored just because it opens up the game. Atletico Madrid have to play open now. I think there is one more match overnight UK time around 1 AM or so. Let me check. Oh, my thing's not on charge, that's why. Whoops. FIFA Club World Cup games. Today, yeah, it's Palmeiras, however you pronounce that. I'm sorry if I've butchered that. Against Porto. Yeah, you're right. It'll be at 11. Here we go. PSG's got a free kick outside the box, right onto the right-hand side. Okay, they haven't taken it quickly. Alright. Free kick taken. That's a very good ball. Defended. Atletico's got the ball. No, they haven't. They've lost it again. They've lost it again. They're losing the ball consistently here. That ain't a great ball, but PSG's still got the ball. Can't quite find him on a pass. There's no one supporting him. He has to go all the way back. Right, back into the midfield. Very good skill. And saved by the goalkeeper. Almost at 60 subscribers. One day will you make Twitter, etc. Maybe. Look, I would love to. Genuinely, I would. Maybe if the channel gets a bit more attention, especially if we get monetized. If we get monetized, that's it. I'm doing everything. You'll be finding me on Twitter, on Facebook. You'll be finding me on TikTok, Instagram. That's defended in the end. But yeah, no, almost 660. Honestly, I didn't expect it. Genuinely, I wasn't ready for it at all. It's very good control there from Atletico. Oh, this could be a cut here. Here we go. Oh, referee, have a word. Referee might have a word. No? I'm not sure about that one, ref. I'm really not sure about that. See in their first World Cup for vibes. Sorry. Well done to Jordan and teams making it to the World Cup for the first time. New format will allow now more teams in the World Cup for the first time. Albania is a team to watch in England group. Yeah. Albania could finish second behind England. We'll have to see. Let's see this again though. Because that looked like he... Ooh, I'm not sure actually, looking back at it. It could have been quite weak. Okay, well he kind of caught him on like that. As they were like tussling for it, he kind of caught him in the back. Shoved him down a little bit. I'm curious to see what they say. Alright, they're saying no call. I have to go now. The internet over here is shit. I will either message you on Instagram or send my love to my family. Love to your family. Nice to chat with you. Take care, mate. Do take care. It's good control. Anyways, back to PSG. She's lost the ball here. Quite a bad place to lose the ball as well. Ooh. Long ball, tried to block it, didn't quite work. What do you reckon the end score of this might be, actually? Currently it stands at 1-0. Do you reckon Atletico Madrid might get one back? Right now, PSG's on the ball. Oh, that's a good ball. That is a very good ball for PSG. Oh, he's caught. Oh, referee, you've got to have a word there. Oh, dear. Oh, that's a yellow card. Oh, wow. Do you know ISO speed? Can you backflip like him? No, I cannot. No, I cannot. I have tried on multiple occasions, only to end flat on my face. Alright, we have our second booking as well. That was more deliberate, I think. I went 2-1 Paris as a prediction. I expect a solid match. 2-1 Paris. I reckon 3-0 Paris, if I'm honest. Anyways, we've got a free kick coming in. Oh, went for absolutely everyone, but no one could get a foot on it. They've taken a shot anyways. Bit too far. We need ISO speed on Gunner's Den. Hey man, listen, I would love to have ISO speed at Gunner's Den. I know he's like erratic kind of behaviours. It's gonna be brilliant. It'd be brilliant if we've used that. ISO speed, if you're watching this, come contact me, yeah? He's probably not watching my content, but hey. It's Dembele. Skills him, but has to go back in the end. He can't do anything there. He's going to pass. He's taking a long time. There's Hakimi. They're going to have to go back, I think. They'll have to go back and pull out the defenders a bit more. The defenders are just too tucked in on their own half. Can you bark like him? Bark, bark. People probably think I'm on drugs. I'm not. I'm not. That's a good ball. And midfield. Not all the defenders are quite into the box yet, though. They've got to be quick. Dembele tried to skill him, but ended up losing the ball in the process. Atletico got the ball back. Can they get out of their own half is a better question than anything else, really. Oh, PSG's so quick on it, though. Thank you for entertaining your viewers and interactions. Do you think Arsenal will lose our player to Real Madrid, etc.? Do you mean like Saliba? Martin Zubimendi? Oh. No, I don't think we will. Well, at least I hope we don't. Here's what I think's happening. Obviously, there's kind of like a structure in place right now where Real Sociedad, for accounting reasons, want us to announce Zubimendi in July. But I'm pretty sure I heard somewhere that Real Madrid never actually went for thing. They never went for Zubimendi, and because of that, Zubimendi is almost guaranteed to come to Arsenal. In the words of some, only a rumour this, but been a delay in the transfer this. Yeah, it has. But look, from what I'm hearing, yeah, it's just accounting problems that Real Sociedad wants to sort out. Where is the ball? There you go, they have a corner, that's what's going on. Hang on, I'm going to watch this real quick. Well, come on, take the corner. Come on, referee. Someone. Anyone. You can do it, ref. There we go. Whistle. Alright, here we go. Corner taken. Very good corner. Very well defended, though. Yeah, as I was saying, Real Sociedad, it's just an accounting thing that they want us to announce him in July. Other than that, it's not really anything going on. But yeah, I do think he'll be an Arsenal player come the end of this. Come the end of this, I'm confident in it. Let me sort this out. Why am I doing this wrong? What about you're a Liverpool fan, aren't you? That's why I remember you saying that you're a Liverpool fan. Business is going quite well for Liverpool. What's the situation though with Watts? Is he sorted out? Because I'm hearing a bit of back and forth right now. Instead of Alexander-Arnold, Real Madrid have him as Trent and number 12. No number 2 or Route 66 kit number, players, agents, etc. Oh, I didn't even realise that. Well, look, Real Madrid's going to be a new chapter for Alexander Arnold. And I'm assuming he just wanted to play in those kind of kits, or maybe the club wanted him in a different number. C. Fleo is a done deal, Fabrizio says. C. Fleo. Well, look, I'm saying this now. Liverpool, they've won the league, yeah, Liverpool. And they're only going to come back stronger now. Genuinely, the business that they're doing is absolutely ridiculous compared to ours. You've got like few players already sorted out. We've got maybe Zubamendi sorted out, maybe Kepa sorted out, but they're not even Arsenal players yet. We're probably going to wait till July to get both of them. In the meantime, though, I'm more paying attention to Sesko, Gyökeres, and Rodrigo. Those are the players that I'm paying attention to because they're not quite done. But I'm especially paying attention to Rodrigo because I think we're going to have more problems with that. Real Madrid with Xabi Alonso will be interesting to see how he does in the first match Club World Cup. Manchester with Pep signed some players. We are waiting for Arsenal to sign someone. Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. We're doing business kind of slow here. But I'm wondering if it's because of external reasons or if it's because we're just slow. But I say that then. Last transfer windows that we've had, we have been so slow in it. If you remember the Sterling incident, where what I think happened was we wanted to get a certain player, we couldn't get him, and we ended up having to go to Sterling. That's just Arsenal all over again. So it wouldn't surprise me if that's something we do. But I'm willing to give Berta a chance. Good reminder, I did say Arsenal always sign a player from your friends in Chelsea. What rivals? Thoughts on Kepa? Can you say no, I can't. I always just call him Kepa. I can't pronounce his name. I do struggle. But look, I think that's a good signing actually. Arsenal need Ivan Toney or someone with striker low-key. Yeah, we do. Absolutely. We need that. Our attack has been costing us. I genuinely think if we signed a striker this season could have gone a lot differently. I don't not necessarily saying we would have won the league, but I think we would have challenged for it a bit more. Or maybe push Liverpool right to the end, like we did with Man City last season. That's a good ball by PSG. Good control, and that's going to be another foul. Oh, no, it's not. They played on. PSG still got it, and they've lost it in the end. But Ivan Toney, I think there was a personal problem going on between Ivan Toney and the players. Because apparently he caused massive fuss and constantly apologised for it, but he kept doing it. Will you sign another Chelsea player? Jackson striker? No. Okay. No. Don't speak about that heresy for me. That is heresy. PSG won the ball back. I don't think we'll sign another Chelsea player. I think Kepa, he was a cheap option for a backup goalkeeper with Premier League experience and is only 30 years old. That's a good bit of business for me, and it gives us more money to kind of focus on the rest of our squad. So for me, that was a good bit of business, especially if he's just a backup goalkeeper who is willing to take that position and willing to prove himself, or at least hopeful to prove himself as the starting goalkeeper. But this is what I would want. Kepa is your yearly Chelsea player fit for the summer. He is, but I do see where you're going with this. And yeah, we do seem to sign a lot of Chelsea players. And listen, they've had very mixed results, I think. But look, Kepa, thankfully he's just a backup. I would take him as a backup. Again, very good business. But all of this means nothing if we don't sort out this attack. So I would say we will definitely get Kepa. We will definitely get Zubamendi. And it's more of a debate between whether we'll get Sesko or Gyökeres. But I do think we'll get at least one. Kai is, for another example, yeah, Kai. Interesting with Kai is that there's a lot of debate about him. I would actually keep him in the squad, but yeah, I would keep him in. Raheem on loan and so on. We don't talk about Raheem. We don't talk about Raheem. He was a very believable player, but yeah, no, Kai is a very up and down kind of player where I do like him as a squad player, but I just being in that striking position isn't really for him. I would put him in a central attacking kind of position. What happened? What have I missed? Alright, well, anyways. But yeah, no, Raheem on loan, he was one of those players where, like, almost every time you touched the ball, you knew he was going to sod it up in some way, shape, or form. So honestly, we're better off not having him. Not much else to really say from that. Olivier Giroud went to Chelsea in recent years and so on. Yeah, Olivier Giroud. I actually remember that. And I remember when Giroud used to play for Arsenal. He used to be one of my favourite players, actually, just because I was always sitting there like, he can at least find the back of the net, but he's so slow. But no, I did appreciate Giroud. And I remember watching the Europa League final, Arsenal versus Chelsea, when we lost 4-1. And I couldn't help but feel so much pain from watching Giroud play against us. It didn't feel right to me. And here's Dembele. But I remember other players as well, like David Luiz, who came to Arsenal. Willian, who came to Arsenal. I swear, Willian, I swear that he was just a sabotage job. Who else came to Arsenal? Petr Cech, he came to Arsenal. Who did we give to Chelsea? I'm trying to remember. Well, the number one name that pops up in my mind is Ashley Cole. Hello, what's this? Oh, this could be a good attempt here. That's a very good ball to the left. Shot right to the goalkeeper. Wow. Wow. Tell you what, PSG aren't mucking around. But they've got it so entertaining now. PSG's got the control. Atletico just can't keep up with it. Alexander Garnacho, will you sign him? You need a striker? Look, I haven't seen much of Alexander Garnacho. All I have seen from him really, or at least all that I've really paid attention to anyways, is when he was playing in the Europa League final, when he came on. And he looked to be their best player, I can't lie. But he's got an attitude on him that I don't like, and I think that won't mesh well with the rest of the squad. So no, I don't think I would have him. Oh yeah, Fabregas, yeah, that's another name that comes up. I can't remember the exact details of what happened between us and Fabregas. But look, he was one of our best players. It's really a shame we let him go the way we did. You see, you say this is not a friendship. It is a rivalry. Look, I don't think you understand. Chelsea and Arsenal hate each other. I will say this now, as an Arsenal fan, right? If I had to choose who I hated more in the entire world, between Arsenal, Tottenham, Man United, whoever, I would choose Chelsea. Chelsea is my number one most hated club. And simply because, to me, they're a club of nothing. Yes, they've got trophies, they've got European titles, but how did they get that? They got it through finding financial loopholes and getting their oil money in. And this is why I don't like Chelsea. I can respect Liverpool as a club. Liverpool, they've done it right. I actually think Liverpool is one of the most admirable clubs in the world. But still, I can't stand Chelsea. Hang on, there's PSG on the ball here. It feels strange seeing players move from Arsenal to Chelsea. I know this is common in Italy to see players move from Milan to Juventus. Yeah, it is. Look, it depends on like what the kind of objective of it is, though. A lot of players go from one club to another because that club's doing well and they want titles, or maybe because that club doesn't give them an option. Oh, that is a great ball. Oh, he's managed to get it. Dembele's done him. Crossed in. Wow. It's still just all PSG. But yeah, I know what you mean. It feels strange watching rival players go to rival clubs. But that's just the nature of football. Sometimes the best rivalries fit the players' criteria so much. Man City and Chelsea did it with money, no real past history. Arsenal, I have history. Arsenal, well, it's seen with Liverpool. 100% agree, mate. But that's why I've said clubs like Chelsea to me are a club of nothing. But clubs like Arsenal, Liverpool, so on, they're the clubs that I've got respect for. Even if I'm playing against them and I'm not really getting annoyed with it, I'm still gonna say as a Liverpool as a club, I respect. But that respect, I think, is quite mutual between the two of us. There's Hakimi. Hakimi passes back. Anything else going on? What else is there? Even if I'm being honest, even Tottenham I've got a degree of respect for, because again, I don't recall Tottenham having any like financial problems. Or at least none as major as Chelsea and Man City. Tottenham, for example, they care about money and win them a trophy, and yet he was told, time to go, mate. Look, I'll tell you this now, right? Money is massive when it comes down to football. They've finished, what, 17th in the league? He's gone down, the ref says play on. He's gone down holding his face. Atletico. But yeah, finishing 17th is a disaster of a season. Even by Tottenham standards. And Tottenham standards aren't all that big, but this is just diabolical. The finances itself doesn't give a lot of room for Tottenham. And that's why I say he was going to get told to go. My question is, do you think Tottenham fans would have wanted to give him another season? Because I'm hearing kind of mixed reports about this right now. Do you think Tottenham had a better season than Arsenal, and a trophy? From a financial perspective, yes. Trophy-wise, no. But I think we need to remember that trophy they won was a trophy we weren't even in. So I'm trying to take every positive I can from this. But financially, I think Arsenal had a better season. But trophies-wise, Tottenham. Thomas Frank is an interesting appointment for them. Some fans were sad to see Ange go, yes. Yeah. I hear a lot of mixed reports on it, though, because some fans were delighted to see him go. Thomas Frank was definitely an interesting one, though. I might actually have to look in more to his formation, his tactics, because I'm really curious to see what I'll find. But, again, if Thomas Frank wants to do well, he's going to have to get a lot of business done. I'm curious now to see, one club I'm paying attention to quite a lot, though, is Man United. Let's put it this way, Man United haven't won a trophy this season, and they've ended 15th. So they're practically bankrupt right now. Their stadium's going down. Their team's not doing great. Free kick given. Do you want to give Arteta one last season? Because you can't finish second or third with no trophy again, can you? We cannot, no. They signed Tell on a permanent. Bayern made money from him. Look, with the Arteta situation, right? I would give him another season on the condition that he sorts out this attack, because we're getting a bit ridiculous now. Here's what I would say. On one hand, we have never been so close to winning the Premier League back-to-back in God knows how long now. We haven't been contesting from it. For the last few days of Arsene Wenger, for example, we were finishing fourth, just barely making Champions League. Hello, this is like a good attack. Who's going to get in the box? They found someone. Oh, that's not a good shot. Um, but yeah. How much at a time? We have got 3 minutes at a time. But the thing was yeah, Arteta, he's brought us to somewhere that we never imagined we'd be. We're consistently contending. It's just that we're not getting over the line, and that's because we're missing the final finished product. I don't care about Old Trafford FC, as you heard me say. All their fans are glory hunters. No real reason to support them, as you know, as a Liverpool fan. Yeah, I get that, but the only reason I'm interested in them is because if they have another season like this where they don't win any silver, that was a good shot from Atletico. Very good reaction from the goalkeeper. But yeah, if they have another season like this again, um, they don't win any trophies and they finish like roughly down there, anywhere between 15th to 17th. What a goal! PSG's gone 2-0 up. Oh wow, 2-0 to Paris Saint-Germain. They are tearing it up against everyone. Bayern let Müller go after this tournament. Same with Leroy. That's the thing. There's a lot of players that you're looking at and you're thinking Arsenal or someone else could have jumped on them. Take a look at Sane, for example. Sane was an opportunity, but we let him go, and now it looks like he's signing for Galatasaray. Wow. What was I saying again? I've already lost track. Yeah, with Arteta, here's what I will say with him. He has this one last season to sort everything out and to get us over that line. And if he doesn't do that, we're going to have to start considering options now. The only big question is who's out there, because generally I don't know who's out there who will join Arsenal. I wonder how close would Bayern be if they didn't win this tournament? How desperate would they be to sell Harry Kane for some money and go? They would be desperate, my guy. They would be so desperate. And we're going to get a corner here. This could be Atletico's last chance to bring down the goal difference a little bit. But no, they would be desperate, absolutely. The Harry Kane curse would be real. But no, in all seriousness, I don't think they would actually. I highly doubt that teams really believe in any form of curse. As far as they're concerned, it's a player. He's coming at a bit of a weird time, but surely it can't be a real thing. And Harry Kane is a proficient goal scorer. Saying that, however, I remember when we played them in the Champions League, Bayern Munich, and I said it themselves. And this is just my opinion, so don't murder me for this. That's it, half time. Yeah, don't murder me for this, but I actually thought Harry Kane won all that against us. Harry Kane finally won a trophy last season. Bayern did with Xabi Alonso. Well, look, I'm curious to see where this goes now for Bayern Munich. And I say that because again, we're talking about this curse. Has the curse been lifted, or was this just a bit of a fluke? Because if they lose out on their trophy, then they ain't going to be happy. They're probably going to be looking right at Harry Kane. Wow. Tell you what a first half, PSG Atletico. But I mean, look, Xhaka is going to AC. Is he? He is? Hang on. A double transfer sanction? What? And then push for Xhaka. Where's the transfer rumours then? Okay, so there's like rumours of transfer stuff going on, but I don't see him saying he's signed yet. Surely Xhaka can go Premier League, not Arsenal. Would you mind if he was to play for another Premier League team, not Arsenal? Hugo Xhaka in AC Milan, interesting signing. If Xhaka went to the Premier League, it would really depend on what team he went for. Obviously, I wouldn't be happy if he went for a rival club. Yeah, push. They push for Granit Xhaka. Granit Xhaka transfer target. Granit Xhaka, welcome to AC Milan? Question mark. Okay, it's looking like it is a rumor. Yes, yeah, I thought it was a rumor. It'd be an interesting thing though, because I don't know anything about AC Milan, but I'm interested to see what he'd do there. But anyways, as I was saying, yeah, if Xhaka went to the Premier League, first of all, it can under no circumstance be West Ham, for example. I wouldn't be too mad about that actually. Some people consider a rivalry between West Ham and Arsenal, and to an extent, I can see it. The fans really don't like each other. But West Ham, that'd be a decent move for him. Solid enough. Could probably keep up with him, and he'd definitely be a commanding presence within West Ham. Yeah, I wouldn't really mind that, West Ham, really. You can go there. I can see Xhaka going for West Ham or Crystal Palace, a solid team, within London, or Brighton and Hove Albion or Leeds. Brighton. I just can't see him in a Brighton shirt. I think he's good enough to be in there, don't get me wrong. I just don't know why. I can't see him in a Brighton shirt. Trying to think of clubs you might go to. Crystal Palace is South East London, is one who would want Granite's experience. They would, definitely. I could see him in a Palace shirt, actually. I think he'll probably go for a club like Palace or West Ham. Actually, he might even go Bournemouth. I can see him in a Bournemouth shirt. How's Bournemouth's thing sorting out? I need to see this again. The highlights coming on now. Oh, that's weird. Okay, that's not sorting itself out for some reason. If it goes AC Milan, I would be interested to see how they do next season. Definitely, definitely. But it's more so, I'd more so be interested just because I want to see how ex-Arsenal players are doing. First of all, first goal PSG scored, brilliant goal right on the semicircle of the penalty box, just right out the reach of Bayern are selling everyone under ETH. Why is that gone away? What? Bayern is selling everyone under EH, Frimpong, Vio, Xhaka, etc. They've got to be careful though with who they sell and who they bring in. Do you need like I think Eric Ten Hag says era's coming to an end. Yeah, maybe. But look, Bayern Munich, they've got to be kind of careful here. Or if they are selling players, they need to get the players who are just as good back. But I would say, for me, what I would say is that if they get rid of too many players and then replace those players, even if they replace those players, there's still not quite that sense of familiarity between the players. So I don't know how aggressively they're doing their selling, but again, this is something they have to be careful with. Bayern Leverkusen won't win the Bundesliga next season. Yeah, Bayern Leverkusen. Look, they wrote history on their own right. They won the Bundesliga, invincible actually. So they'll be happy with that piece of history on its own. But yeah, no, if they're gonna struggle, I can imagine. I do think that might have just been a one-off season, and that's just because Harry Kane ended up there. Can't wait for the second half now. I reckon the second half's gonna be brilliant. I reckon this second half actually, Atletico is just gonna go all out. They have nothing to lose now. Did you go to Arsenal versus Bayern to see Xhaka play in your home stadium? I didn't actually, but it was because I forgot to buy the ticket for it. I wanted to go, I really did, but I couldn't. I didn't get the ticket. But I did watch that game. Oh come on, it has to be true. It cannot be anything else. I cannot think of it being anything else. But yeah, no, Granit Xhaka. What's it? Yeah, no, I didn't get to see him, but I wanted to. I really did. But I did get to watch him on the match. No worries. Was wondering if you went to the home match to Bayern. I wish I did. Really, I did. I wish I went to the home match for Bayern Munich as well, but there was some weird complication with buying the ticket. For some reason, the payment wouldn't go through, and I still don't know why to this day. But I can pay properly now, but still. Which it's a shame in a way though, because at the time Bayern Munich, because their fans were acting up, they weren't allowed to have any fans there. It was going to be a stadium of just Arsenal fans. So that would have been a an environment to be in. Hmm. You know what? I'll say this now. You know what? Bayern Leverkusen really need to hope for. Bayern Leverkusen need to hope that Bayern Munich get more Tottenham players. Get that Tottenham in the squad. That way they can win it again. Do you see Xhaka leaving? I know this is a rumour. So much football is talk about brief chat. Who spoke about it is the question. Was there any reliable source that was talking about it? David Ornstein, Fabrizio, Sammy Mockbell, anything? Or was it kind of just media talk? Today was a warm day in London and a warm weekend. It was. It was killing me. But yeah, no, it depends who's kind of saying it. Fabrizio, I think, said Xhaka. In that case, I would be inclined to kind of believe there's feasibility in it. But the only three reporters that I trust with any information is Sammy Mockbell, Fabrizio Romano, and David Ornstein. Aside from them, I don't really pay attention to it because, I pay attention to it, but I take it with a pinch of salt. But no, if Fabrizio said it, then he could have a bit of feasibility into it, or at the very least, to me, it would confirm that AC Milan are at least interested in him. Google will show Fabrizio say Xhaka should be by a next manager. Loki would be good for a job for him. I want to see him get into I want to see how many fights he gets in. If I'm honest, I can just imagine him scrapping up with one of the rival managers. Oh god, that's something I would love to see. There we land. Xhaka is allowed to be on Gunners 10 this summer. Yeah, absolutely. You know what? He is. They're all allowed. Any ex-Arsenal players want to come on the Gunners 10? I'd love for that to happen. Where am I doing this? Let's have a look at this then. Rizzi Romano, Xhaka. Let's see. Yeah, AC Milan, they step up interest. Fabrizio confirms. Oh wait, no, that's years ago. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything from Fabrizio Romano right now. Well, everything that I am seeing about any player leaving is actually like 3 or so years old when he left Arsenal. This is interesting, actually. I've just seen it. Apparently, according to Fabrizio Romano, Garnacho has no intention of leaving the Premier League. But if that's the case, where will he go? If you can't find it, no worries. Is rumour for now, and Xhaka to Serie A would be a new league for him. It would, but I'd be curious to see how he adapts to it. Why is that doing it? But he, yeah, no, Garnacho not leaving the Premier League, it raises questions to where he would go. Please don't tell me he's actually going to Arsenal. I feel like this could actually be such an Arsenal moment. It could be such. I did say Garnacho to Arsenal. You did, and I know the rumour. I do know the rumour. I'm just hoping we don't do it. But I can actually, now that I think about it, I can see it being a kind of Arsenal thing. Very similar to what happened with Sterling. We don't get the players that we're looking at. We don't get it in the end, and we have to have a panic loan or a panic buy, and it's going to be Garnacho. He wasn't with Chelsea before. Could go to Chelsea. I could see him going to Chelsea, actually. I feel like Arsenal wouldn't want him unless it was a last-minute deadline day panic buy or panic loan. But that would seriously turn some players against Arteta if that happened. Hang on, we're just waiting for the second half to start now. Yeah, any second now. But in the meantime, yeah, Garnacho to Chelsea. I could see that kind of happening. But that's just because Chelsea, it feels like they just get anyone at this point. But Arsenal will be very selective with it. And as I said, only if it's a last minute deadline day panic transfer. Arsenal next season have to not overplay Saka. He has been overplayed, but at the same time, I guess we could play even Waneri a little bit more. It kind of depends on the occasion. Chelsea have signed me and you. They have a squad of 50 or so. Yeah, mate, they're not signing a Premier League football squad. They're signing an NFL football squad, mate. I guarantee you that is what's going on in Todd Bowley's mind. Oh, come on, start already. As you said, not. Are you sad not to be in Chelsea Club World Cup squad? Yeah, I'm depressed. Absolutely. Was it? It's absolute robbery. I want my position back. Keep that about 3 minutes there. Did I'm wondering, who do you think is gonna win this Club World Cup? Actually, I actually reckon it's gonna be PSG. Like PSG, I think they're just by far superior to most clubs. The way they create things as well was just like, wow. Who got booked? Yeah, let's bring the line up. Who got booked then? Do you like Kyrgios? He is a solid backup. As a backup, he's solid. And honestly, he's an interesting one for me, right? Because what basically happened is that at first, I was really against him. I was criticizing him consistently. I was saying, oh, he's about as good as the championship. But when he had to come on, the game started. But when he had to come on and had to play in that position after Gabriel got injured, he played really well. Jimmy, I don't know where it came from, but I was his biggest hater, and now I'm one of his biggest fans. What's gone down? What's going on? Kyrgios was signed from Serie A League. Oh, it makes sense. Italians do seem to have the best defenders. Who is winning England versus Stars 11 charity match? Well, obviously I've got to support my boys back in England. Did you watch Arsenal Amazon show? I have not. Arsenal Amazon show. What, the All or Nothing one? If that's what you're on about, the All or Nothing one, I've seen bits and pieces here and there. Oh, that could have been horrible for PSG. But the game's just slowed down again. yeah, the All or Nothing. I watched bits and pieces of it, mostly just like when Arteta started like shouting at the players. But no, I haven't watched the whole thing yet, but I'm probably going to at some point. We have PSG trying to get control of the situation right now. Inter Milan just went all out with it. Wow. It's PSG on the ball still though. But the first like 2 or so minutes, Atletico just went all out hoping to get a goal. Nearly did as well. Atletico might actually get one back soon, and if they do, oh, here we go. This can be good. Atletico's on the ball now. Decent position. Very few defenders to actually take on, but there's no one in a good position for him. He still managed to find a pass, but not quite got through. Oh, that could be a foul. I reckon that's a foul, ref. He's pushed him with the face. Oh, okay, ref, you've got a... And we've got another booking for Atletico. I'm not so sure about that one, ref. Auckland City in the tournament are an Australian league and are part-time players. Not many would know this. I don't even know who they are. I've never heard of them. Makes me wonder how they even got into the FIFA Club World Cup. if they're bloody part-timers. It's getting a bit dark on my thing. Hang on, I'm gonna get some light on. There we go. That should be better. This could be a good attack here from PSG. That's very poor defending from Atletico there. You've got it to the left-hand side. Shot! It hit the crossbar! Oh, saved and hit the crossbar. Wow! They won Australia League or Ocean Champions League or so. Oh, okay. Fair enough. He goes back over to the left-hand side for PSG. Still doing brilliant on control of the ball. Who's the PSG left winger? I can never pronounce his name. But I really do like him as a player. I would want him. Imagine him in an Arsenal shirt. It's a foul throw. PSG's doing well here to just maintain control of the ball. They're doing it quite a lot. KK from Georgia as a player. Yeah. Yeah, in Napoli was good. It was, to be fair. But look, imagine him in an Arsenal shirt. Like, genuinely, I would love that. He's such a good player. Genuinely. And he nearly scored here as well. The goalkeeper did well to defend it. But the goalkeeper only managed to get it to hit the crossbar. Yeah, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that again. I can't pronounce it. I call him KK, even in real life. Easy to say, okay. From here on out, I'll always refer to him as KK. Here we go, here's KK. He could have done better there, though. He just lost control of the ball when it was right at his own feet. It's good defending by PSG to win the ball back at the last minute as well. Kevin De Bruyne went to Napoli, not Arsenal. Yeah. I never saw Kevin De Bruyne coming to Arsenal, if I'm honest. He didn't go. I could have saw him going to Saudi, but I never saw him going to Arsenal. I just think he's at that age now where he's gonna look for like either the money or look for whatever little bits of glory he can find. But he won't go to Arsenal, I think, out of a bit of loyalty towards Man City and obviously the fans of Man City. So I never saw that happening. Atletico got the ball here. They've gone down to the left-hand side. This could be a good attack, actually. Oh, hello. Oh, they've won a corner. Yeah, honestly, I thought it would have gone to Saudi, if I'm honest. We're going to see a cross in any second now. No, we're just going to have a straight up shot, and it went to nothing. Atletico still got the ball, though. It's like the reverse has happened now. In the first half, PSG was struggling to break down Atletico. Now Atletico is struggling to break down PSG. KK versus Trent, and everyone says Alex Trent was bad. No one gave KK praise enough. It was a match where he showed who he was. But look, he is a talent. That's just the reality. The reality is he's a talent. No one can deny it. It's a very good ball coming here from Atletico. He's going to pass down the right-hand side. Could be off, could be on. Referee pulls up the flag in the end. Yeah, I have to. I can't pronounce his name. And you've just given me the idea to call him KK, so I'm calling him KK. Cheers for that. Here's KK, speaking of which. He does well to control the ball there. But he has to go back. PSG they don't need to do anything with it right now. They just need to kind of control the ball. Just control the ball, control the pace of the game, and just see it through. Some people refer to Kevin De Bruyne as KDB. I can call him either. I don't mind. I actually know how to say Kevin De Bruyne. But yeah, KDB. Yeah, but KDB or Kevin De Bruyne, call him whatever. I'll know what you mean. Hello. This is like a good attack here from PSG. Slow down. Never mind. I can't wait for the season to start. I sometimes call KDB Kevin in midfield, so everyone knows who I'm referring to. Do you think after a long season and already winning, PSG are tired? I think they're hungry, if anything. Like, for the pre-season, like, they're probably not gonna treat this as seriously. But I think come next season, especially after winning the Champions League, I think they're gonna come back hungry. They're gonna want to win it all over again. Either that, or maybe KK with Jordan take them to first Euro last tournament. Just goes to show what kind of player he is, though, as I say. But yeah, no, one of two things could happen. Either PSG come back hungrier and want to win it all over again, or the players decide, I've already won it now, and now I want to just go off, win the money. But I think they're going to come back hungrier. I can't see why they would want to leave the squad. I think I'm a second behind, actually. PSG look obvious to win McDonald's League next season in France. Well, yeah, I can imagine that. But I imagine they're looking at the Champions League more than anything else. Though saying that, actually, some players might choose to leave to bigger leagues and to win more difficult leagues. I'm really curious to see where it goes. But I think right now they're going to be comfortable where they are. That's a foul, ref. Hang on, ref says play on. What? Oh, this could be a goal. We could be looking up 2-1. It's a goal! That's it. Atletico Madrid's back in it. And it's Julian Alvarez as well, the one player I said I was looking at. Wow. I'm not sure about that, though, from the ref. The referee, it looked like they should have gave a foul. I want to see it again. Oh, I just noticed something as well. PSG's got that star over their badge. I didn't even realise that. That looks like a foul, ref. It's got to be a VAR check. Thank God they have VAR here. My prediction was 2-1 as well. Could this have more goals? We shall see. Look, it depends on who puts on the pressure here. This is a question, though. It might not stand. I mean, PSG are complaining about it. I think we're having a VAR check here. There's a VAR check in this new tournament. Yeah, there is VAR, yeah. And they're going to check it now. Right, let's have a look. Because it looked like a foul to me. I'm just saying, it did look like a foul. That's a foul. He's caught him by the side right there. He's like gone in with his body. That's a foul for me. It's a foul. I'm sorry. Let's have a look at this. It's got to be a foul, surely. Goal cancelled. They actually announced it like an NFL thing as well. Let me sort this out then. Yeah, VAR check, no goal. It did look like a foul to me at first. I'm surprised the referee didn't just give it. Anyways, what's this here? I'm glad in a way Liverpool are not in this. The players need a break. Mohamed El Neni, do you miss him? Where is he now? Retired. Alex in Turkey League 2. A miss man. Oxlade-Chamberlain was like, wow. He was such a great player. No goal. Goal cancelled. Yeah, goal cancelled. Where is Mohamed El Neni? I don't even know. Let me look. I'm going to have to look this up again. Alright, where is Mohamed El Neni? Mohamed El Neni. It confirmed. That's it. Maybe if I just... Does he play for a club now? He plays for a United Arab Emirates Pro League club. So he's somewhere in UAE. Or this could be a dangerous one from PSG. PSG still got it. Oh, this could be dangerous. Not a lot of players in the box though. Here we go. Atletico Madrid on the counter attack here. Oh, now that's gonna be a foul and a booking. And we've got PSG's first yellow card here. Was wondering what Mohamed is doing now. He's perfect for Saudi League, for example. Not quite in Saudi Arabia. He's not quite in Saudi League. He's in the United Arab Emirates. But I think he would like the region, honestly, of Saudi League or United Arab Emirates. I think he would appreciate the thing around it because that's part of his culture as well. So I think he would appreciate that. Yeah, Mohamed is in Dubai. Luxury, low key. Here we got some substitution going on. We've got a triple substitute. Gallagher's coming on. That's interesting. We've got Gallagher coming on now. Hang on, what's going on here? Is an attack going on? PSG's done well to defend it. Hang on, what's going on here? I think we've got another booking. Correa's been booked. I swear Correa's just come on. Yeah, one of the substitutes. Oh, wow. Yeah, is he going Arsenal this summer? Well, I don't know. He's an ex-Chelsea player, so there's a possibility. You never know. PSG right now, they're going to hold on, right? They've got quite a few players on bookings right now. I don't even know how many of those players are playing at this point. But look, those bookings could come costly. Now, if I was, I think DePaul got booked. Shame they don't really show you. Correa on a yellow for Atletico could be sent off in the end. Look, not only has he been booked, but he's been booked within seconds of playing. So it depends on how reckless he gets. Oh, that's gonna be another booking. That's another booking. That's another yellow card. For another Atletico. Who even is that? Oh my god, that's another substitute as well. Oh my god, 2 of the 3 substitutes were on yellows now. Ronaldo. Wow. Atletico Madrid's they've lost their head now. They've lost their head entirely. This is not a good look for Atletico. Getting these bookings the way they are, they could get absolutely abused now. This is something that... Would you ever go to UAE and create a team called Gunners Den, sign players like from Barca? I probably wouldn't call it Gunners Den because I kind of fear copyright issues with Arsenal. But I mean, I'd go down there and I'd start my own club. I'd be absolutely down for that. We've got a substitution for PSG. I didn't even see who it was. Is that gonna be another yellow card? Because that's just as reckless, ref. All right, no yellow card. Darwin from Liverpool is for sale. Perfect for Barca for next striker after Robert Lewandowski. I know he was meant to leave, Darwin. He's actually been linked with Arsenal at some point. But this could be a good attack. This could be a very good attack. Why did you choose that of all decisions? That's a horrible decision. You've got 2 players running on the left, and why did you pass right? No, I'm sorry, that's a horrible decision. But yeah, Darwin Núñez, he was linked with Arsenal at one point. I don't think we'll get him, but still, I'm interested to see where he goes, actually. Atletico Madrid, passing around a bunch, and they're back on going on the attack, but still not quite there. Paris Saint-Germain win the ball. Looks like we have a bit of a competition for the ball. PSG wins it. KK wins it. Oh, this could be a third goal. Oh. 4-4 in England charity match on IVT tonight. So far, 77 minutes played. I thought that was happening tomorrow, if I'm honest. This could be a good one here. Here's Carrera. Carrera, very weak from Carrera. Just not really going for it. Hard to believe it hasn't been 80 plus minutes played yet. It feels like it. Told you, calling him KK is easy. Yeah, it is. It is easier, honestly. Just keep calling him KK. People know what I'm talking about. Alright, a little prediction here. I predict that PSG will score a third goal, and it's going to be KK who scores it. I never did. No, I never really thought about it until you brought it up. Hang on, there's a VAR check about to happen apparently. Something about a foul. I didn't pay attention to it. But right now, advantage has been played, but VAR will apparently call over the referee back to the side. Everyone knows if you refer to KK from Georgia in Paris, we know you mean left winger. I just never really thought about it, that's the thing. Oh, hello, this could be good. No, never mind. He's won a corner, though. I think the referee's going to get pulled over. No? No. Is he going to get pulled over? Well, they're all preparing for a corner. A VAR check. Can we tell? Can we call him KK? Yes. Yes, we can call him KK. All right. Corner taken away, so nothing's going to happen. Is Correa about to be sent off and be the first player sent off the tournament? He's already on a booking, so I think that's probably gotten to him a little bit. Frustration. There's a Mexican wave going on. But yeah, he's already on a booking, so it could very well be, and it just depends on how reckless he gets. But I reckon right now, if any team gets a player sent off, it's going to be Atletico Madrid. Glad I missed the goalless draw Miami had last night. Football is more enjoyable with goals for fans in stadium and watching on TV. It is, and it especially considers like how teams play as well. Take this PSG Atletico Madrid game for example. Before any goal was scored, Atletico was just kind of tucking in. But now that PSG's got goals, Atletico Madrid's kind of had to come out. Yeah, Atletico Madrid's got to come out, and it's like a proper game of football now. They're both going at each other. We're just waiting now. We got a cooling break going on. Alright, here we go. Game's back on. Did you know DT left Arsenal Fan TV? He had his own football team in England. He sold them this summer, now made money. I did know that he left, and I did know he had his own football team. I didn't know he sold them, though. We had a double change for PSG. And Atletico Madrid's used up their final substitution. So anyhow, anyone gets injured now, they're shit out of luck. Do you like DT from Arsenal Fan TV? Young people like the way he talks. Look, there's a bit of controversy that goes around this, right? I typically don't talk about this. But AFTV, I know what happened. I know why he left AFTV. And I'm not really going to give too much of an opinion on it because I just don't want the heat. What I will say with DT is that there's a lot of things he says that I definitely agree with. And one thing I can say for certain with DT, he definitely makes things entertaining. I will give him that much. But yeah, no, DT, I agree with a lot of things that he says. But like with other Arsenal channels, I think everyone has a bit of a point in their own way. And that no one should be dismissed for it. I need to check out DT again, if I'm honest. I haven't seen him in a long while. Oh, that could have been bad, or that wasn't bad. They got away with that one. But PSG's back on the ball again. Do you talk like him? Wait. Did I misread that? Do you talk like him? Do I talk like DT? How does DT talk? He uses the term wanker a lot. I know that much. Hector Bellerin is vegan. Are you vegan? No, I'm not vegan. I didn't even know Hector Bellerin was a vegan. Is Hector Bellerin still playing? I can't remember. How old will he be now? Well, regardless. How old would Hector Bellerin be? He's 30. He's probably still playing then. Hector was an Arsenal legend in a way. How so? I know there was a lot of Arsenal fans that really weren't a fan of him. Hector is from Spain. Yes, he is. Hector plays in La Liga or so. I think he left us for Barcelona. I don't know if he's. I don't think he's at Barcelona now. Who did he play for? He was born in Barcelona actually. Yeah, right back. What clubs he play for then? I have to go now. Talk to good. Hector win FA Cup with you. So what's going on here? Okay, 2 round mate then, yeah. Hopefully we'll be seeing a lot more of you in the future for the season to come. Does he play for Sporting? I think he plays for Sporting actually. Oh no, he left Sporting and joined Real Betis. Oh. Oh. Hmm. Alright, good to talk. I meant autocorrect. Autocorrect does that to you, but 2 round mate, yeah? We'll catch up. We'll catch you on next Club World Cup tournament. Yeah, what's it? I'll hope to get a bit more content on it. Mostly because I'm content starved and I need it. But yeah, good chat, man. I'll talk to you later, yeah? Watch along. Hang on, what's going on here? There's complaints for something. That should be a yellow card. He's like handballed it away. Words to Liverpool. I'm only saying this because I've got no other ideas. Words to Liverpool. That is happening though, isn't it? Or wait, no. Was there like a complication that's complication that's gone on? Oh, hello, hello, 3-0. That is, oh my god, you've got to put that away. Hang on. What's going on here? Is that another booking coming along? There's another booking. He's given. What's it? He's given the Atletico Madrid player a yellow. Oh, sorry. Oh, Black, you just kind of gave possession away there, mate. Oh my god, has there been a red? Has there been a red? Oh my god, we've had our first red card. Yeah, might have broken transfer record of that. I heard like 150 million euros or something. Oh my god. Atletico Madrid's got a player sent off. Who got sent off? I didn't even see. Wow. John Henry finally found his wallet. Clement Lenglet. Linglet's gone. Whoa, I weren't ready for that. Let me put that up. How do I do this again? Here we go, red card. There we go. I forgot my own controls for a minute. Anyways, PSG heavily attacking now. Alright, saw the ball away there. Wow! Wait, was that who he was? I thought he was booking the other player. Well, we've seen our first red card of the Club World Cup. And I figured it could happen this game, to be fair. Here you go. PSG's using up their final 2 substitutions now. PSG quintuple next year. You heard it here first. They could. They very well could. They are a brilliant squad. Oh, Hernandez has come on. They're a brilliant squad. And that they fully deserve to win the Champions League last season. Well, technically this season. But no, I can see it. I can see them winning it all. PSG win the ball back. It's PSG passing around now, trying to avoid losing it. Atletico just... It's all gone wrong for them. Absolutely everything's gone wrong. That's a very good ball. Very good ball. Very creative from PSG. Here we go. We have a 4-5-1-3. It's a 5-1-3. Oh, could have been. You've got to put away a 5-1-3. PSG's just like... PSG's just all over it. PSG find the back of the net one more time. They've got nothing more to worry about. I reckon they will, if I'm honest. PSG 3-0. Throw-in taken. Here we go. Atletico's back on the ball. Send it all the way back to their goalkeeper. What about Real Madrid and Barcelona? I feel like they are most likely to win it. Just my opinion, bro. Real Madrid? Barcelona, maybe. Real Madrid? I don't think so. I can only base it on... Hello, what's this here? How the fuck do you miss that? That could have been 2-1. How do you miss? The goal couldn't have been more perfectly open for you, mate. It's harder to miss. Oh my god, no, that's horrible. That's horrible. That's a Morata at Chelsea moment if I've ever seen it. That's a bloody Kai Havertz moment at Arsenal if I've ever seen it. No, real, too many egos. Mbappe, Vinny, Bellingham, Trent. You need an actual team, not individuals. You do. But look, I can only base this off of what I've seen from Real Madrid, and I've only seen them across 2 games against Arsenal. But they did not look like a great team whatsoever. So maybe Barcelona, but not Real Madrid, I don't think. I think that Real Madrid will go far, but I don't think they'll win it. PSG still consistently on the attack. They are going for that 3rd goal. They get that 3rd goal, it's all over. "12 attempts for PSG compared to Atletico's 5. Wow. Unbelievable. Genuinely. Unbelievable. But, look, Atletico Madrid, they've just been reckless today. Everything they did, more or less, was reckless. It's surprising they didn't get a player sent off sooner, really. Even their substitutions. 2 of their 3 first substitutions got booked within a few minutes. Oh, hello. This could be 3-0. Good defending, good goalkeeping there though. Chested down, but not a very good chest down. Put it right in front of PSG player. I didn't even see who it was. But PSG's just, wow, they've been all over it. You can't say they don't deserve the win here. Is Simeone still Atletico's manager? I think he is. I didn't see him, but I think he is. Yeah, he renewed his contract until 2028. Yeah, he's still at Atletico Madrid. Controlling quite well here from PSG. But PSG just trying to look for that way through to get that third goal. That'll be it. That's very good play from PSG. Oh, this could be brilliant. What can they do here? They've kind of slowed it down. Defenders have gotten back. That's a brilliant ball. It's got to be 3-0. How is that not 3-0 from Hakimi? He should have just put it away. Oh, but it doesn't matter. Someone else did anyway. Here it is. 3-0 for Paris Saint-Germain. That's it. There ain't no coming back from that. 3-0 and down to 10 men. There's no coming back from that. Wow. Oh my god, the face. The face of sheer disappointment. Oh, that's actually funny. Oh god, that's hilarious. Let's see this again. That's a brilliant run. It's not offside. He should have just put it away there. Should have lobbed the keeper. As it got cleared though, that substitute, I don't know his name, and then the other substitute scores it. Oh my god, he's the one who took off KK. Oh, I had KK score as well. Oh well. That's it. Luis Enrique is in absolute heaven right now with all these results. Getting a result against Atletico Madrid as well. He's loving it. I'm curious to see how much added time's going to be now. See, grabbing him like that can get you a booking, mate, so do be careful. Honestly, there was no coming back even from 2-0 with the little time they had there. Probably not. Probably not, but 3-0 seals it now. It's sealed, it's signed, it's packaged, it's sent off, it's shipped off, it's all gone. Everything has been done. We got like 2 minutes left now. Plus added time, of course. I hope there ain't too much added time, really. It's going to be... I don't think it will be all that eventful. Unless Atletico Madrid get like 2 goals right about now, then I can't see them coming back. Just pass back to goalkeeper. I think I'm on my own here now. Oh well. I'll keep commentating anyways. Just a little like passing around here from PSG. They're not concerned at all. PSG are not concerned at all. Quite literally sent off. But regardless, it's PSG 3, Atletico Madrid 0. Madrid down to 10 men. There's no coming back. Unless they score 2 goals right about now, there is no coming back. And even now, PSG, full respect to them, are looking for a goal. Even now. Oh, he's turned him. He's completely done him. Here's our little goal scorer on the left wing. He's got to go for a second. Ah, it's got blocked. Shame, I wanted it to go in. I want to see how much added. I'm going to get that added time ready. I want to see how much added time it's going to be. Alright, added time's going to come on soon. We have got 4 minutes of added time. I would have said 5 if I'm honest. I thought 5. Something going on downstairs. I can smell food. Anyway, good talking, mate. See you Monday. Yeah, see you Monday. There's Akimi. Akimi trying to get like a little like pass through, but just couldn't quite get the player to pass to him. It's not a great through ball there. Well, I predicted 3-0 at least, so at least I get that. Long ball, but just headed straight back to the PSG. Again, PSG's all over it. They're so calm in it. They've got the extra man. I think they've got the better players even. It's just going to be one-way traffic from here on out. Might even get to see another goal before the full-time whistle. But right now, they just don't want to concede. The mission right now, don't concede. They're just so casual right now. So casual. They've gone back all the way to the halfway line. But just passing around, just trying not to let it go, trying not to... Oh, hell, that's a good ball, though, to the left wing. Left wing's going to take him on. He's run into the box. Could we see a 4-0? No, goalkeeper saved it. Wow. Oh, that's a foul. Could have been 4-0. It's a last ditch defending, though. Goalkeeping, though. Goalkeeper went the wrong way. Just barely put his hand in the way of it. Otherwise, it would have been 4-0. We've just got 1 more minute left. Well, it wasn't there. It wasn't there, goalkeeper, mate. Oh, VAR check, possible penalty. Hello. Let's have a look then. So what are we looking at? Handball? Foul? Alright, they reckon it could be a handball. They're checking for a handball now, but we're probably going to have an additional minute then added on. Alright, we've got the goalkeeper, the referee, going over to the side to have a look at the screen. But we're going to have like another... in a minute or so. Here we go. He's having a look at the monitor now. Let's see it. Oh, this could be a penalty. Gets in the way of it. It was on towards the goal. I think this is a penalty. It's going to be a penalty. Well, this will be over. Let's have a look. I'm pretty sure he's going to give it though. Penalty. He's given a penalty. I'm going to get that score back up here. We could be looking at a 4-0 here. Alright, here we go. It did look like a foul, like a penalty to me though, by putting his arm up like that. It just comes off. Here we go. Penalty. What a game this has been though. Alright. It will leave a bit of a sour taste in PSG's mouth if he didn't score this though. So if he scores it, it's a perfect day for PSG. And he's done it. That's it. No sour taste in PSG's mouth whatsoever. Is that full-time whistle? I didn't quite... Yeah, that's it. Game over. PSG 4, Atletico Madrid 0. Thank you so much for watching. Like and share and comment, and please do subscribe. It really does help out the channel, and I will be seeing you next time, whenever